What's up, everybody? It's your favorite show, Get a Bucket. I'm your host, Trey, and as usual, hope you're all having a wonderful, wonderful day. And as you can see, we got my guy Byron here. Byron, how's everything with you, man?
It's going good, man. It's going good. We had basketball this morning. A little banged up.
A little bang.
Banged up.
Hey, listen, he played well though, ladies and gentlemen. He played well. He hustled. He was moving them puppies on the defensive end too. I can't lie to you. Like it was a good team effort. It was a good team effort. We played about 3 games, 2-1. We got Ryan and them boys out there. Ryan and Derek lost. They took an L. It's okay though. Nah, they played good too. We gotta get all the noobs together and just really have a solid little 5-on-5 game session. I gotta hand out a couple more L's. We gotta dish out a couple more L's. But
That's right.
speaking of L's, real quick, Byron, I don't know if you caught the Colorado TCU game by chance, because ladies and gentlemen, this is called Get a Bucket, but we do talk about a little football. I mean, I don't know if y'all peep, but that is the transition because the game did just occur. I just need your thoughts on this, bro. Like this man, Travis Hunter. What's your thoughts on him being a Heisman candidate? Because he can play both sides of the ball. So is it now time to start saying, hey, these players matter more than QBs? I mean, could we see him playing both sides of the ball in the NFL, talking about the first cornerback and the first wide receiver to win a MVP in the NFL? Can we see something like that from him? Like that, and I'm talking about now from the Heisman and then also as an NFL MVP. What's your thoughts on those two from Travis Hunter?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's clear cut. Even watching the game, Travis Hunter was a 5-star. Everybody knows that he was the best player in the country before he chose Jackson State. Then he's getting mentored by an individual who did play both sides of the ball, and Deion Sanders, right? So Deion Sanders played both sides of the ball in the NFL, so as well. Not all the time, but he did do it, and he has touchdowns on both sides of the ball. So he's getting mentored by someone who did it himself.
Right.
It's incredibly rare to see that, especially in 2023. It's not something that you see often. For him to be able to do that, it's remarkable stamina, remarkable resilience with it. I mean, for me, he will be the clear-cut number one just because he's making an impact on both sides of the ball. You can't take anything away from two of the Heisman favorites right now. One is Caleb Williams, and then the other is Drake May, who plays tonight against South Carolina. Yeah. So you can't take anything away from a quarterback because they do control the flow of the game. But you can't knock Travis Hunter, who is making plays. He's just not playing both sides. He's shutting down entire sides of the field. Then he's making big plays offensively. He dropped a pick today, but I think that dude right now is, we got to see him play more games against more teams. Right. But for me, I think it would not be premature if I said he was the best player in the country right now because he was coming out of high school. Right. So I wouldn't be surprised if he could still kind of do that now.
Okay.
Can he win an MVP? You asked the second question. Can he win an MVP in the NFL? It depends what side of the ball he's playing on. If he ends up playing both, whatever team allows him to keep playing both, I think the only thing that is worrisome is his durability.
Right.
I think for me, that's the biggest thing is that how many snaps of offense, how many snaps of defense are you playing, right? I think the average count of snaps, if you're a starter who doesn't come off the field, one way is like 65 to 70 or something like that. I think it's close to 65 to 70 snaps a game. I mean, if you're playing both sides of the ball, even if you coming off the field 20% of the time, you're still playing probably close to 110 snaps, right? That's a lot of snaps. It's a lot of hits.
Durability from him, so.
Yeah, so I think he needs to be, if he wants to get that ching, teams will pay him for playing both sides of the ball, but also to understand that he's a slim guy. He's not a big guy. He's probably about 175 on a good day, truthfully. So I think that's the only thing that's worrisome, for me, is that can he win MVP? I mean, I'm sure he could, right? But durability is the biggest thing.
Right. It seems like if he had to choose one, I would think defense might be his niche, if you will. Seems like they keep him on the defensive end as opposed to the offensive end. Maybe that's because of the team he's on. But I don't know. He seemed to like the defensive end a little bit more. Like even when I see him on the highlights and stuff like that, he loves the defensive end in terms of the guarding players on the ones. So I mean that that could be his passion. Who knows? But I
Well,
did.
yeah, yeah. I mean,
I
Dion said it though. I seen an interview. He actually said that Travis Hunter loves offense, but he's better at defense. So he wants to be a receiver, but he's actually better at corner,
Interesting.
which is interesting to say that because I think he's a better corner than receiver.
Right.
I think as a receiver, he's just an athlete.
Yeah, that's what the tip is. Yeah, I think that's what people think too.
Yeah, he's just an
it's
athlete.
interesting though that you did say that he shut down one side of the ball, because I'm curious why the TCU quarterback then would not be, at least whoever was scoring for TCU should not be in the Heisman candidacy, because them boys put up 42 points. So if they did that while one side of the field was shut down, that's quite impressive. That's all I wanted to say. Shout out TCU. I ain't trying to slander y'all because my USC Trojans, we 6th right now. It seems like we got a little shot. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm making a personal pledge. I don't want to talk no trash about nobody's team at all. I just want to make sure it's positive, good juju for my team. Hopefully, we can win. I said hopefully. But that's enough about them boys. Also, shout out to Jackson State, because HBCU did get a little plug out there. They were like, oh, I just came from an HBCU. That was such a tough plug out there. So I love that. I love that energy at the end of the game. But we're gonna have to transition on, Byron, and I gotta ask you a couple questions, because we may see Travis, Shador, right? We may see these fellas in the game of NFL. They could be in the NFC. Like, who knows? Yeah, I just want to come to a conclusion real quick. Byron, you said that the NFC was trash. Just to clarify, like you said, as a whole, as a unit, as an organization, the NFC was trash. Is that right? Like, was that right earlier?
Absolutely. I did it. Absolutely. If I were to have the top 10 teams in the NFL right now, and I did this last week, only 2 of them are NFC teams.
What 2 teams that is that? 49ers and who?
Eagles? And the Eagles. Yep. There's only 2 teams that I would even consider. And I think, because I was looking at NFL Network or ESPN's rankings, the power rankings, I don't know why the Cowboys are 5th or 6th. That is crazy talk.
Well, I mean, talent wise, they up there now. I don't think you can be too disrespectful about that.
But talent wise, but if you look at, and this is no order, give me Kansas City, give me Philly, give me San Francisco, give me Cincinnati, you give me Baltimore, you give me the Chargers, you give me the
I see.
I mean, you give me. It's just too many, and I can keep going with the AFC. Like, you give me all these teams. If you look at the AFC East, I'm talking about the other day, they got 3 teams who can win that division. Like, who could arguably go to the AFC Championship. Give me the AFC North, right? AFC East. You got even the Patriots, who are supposed to be the worst team
in that division. I'm gonna stop you right there, Byron. Now you're talking about now we're being disrespectful, respectfully. Like, I can't put the Patriots over too many teams like that. I would not say.
No, I'm not. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying they're the bottom tier of that division. They're the bottom tier of that division, and I still don't think that they'll be that bad. It's stout. That's my point. They're stout. You got Miami, you got the Jets, and you got Buffalo. You see what I'm saying? But those are 3 teams. So I can name 3 teams from the AFC East, 3 teams from the AFC North, 3 teams from the AFC West. I can name the Broncos, who I think will be good, the Chargers, and Kansas City. That's 9 teams who I believe
but that better than. This ain't typical though. Normally it's like you get Cowboys, Eagles, you got Packers in there, Vikings are made a push. Although you might say bottom of the pack. One of the teams from the South might make a noise. I might make some noise, but typically it's been like the Saints. And then like the Seahawks, 49ers, Rams, they just been having like a little lull, if you will. Well, not 49ers, but like they're normally in the top tier runnings as well. So it's it's just a down little stint. But to say the NFC as a whole is trash, I think we might have some teams that surprise you, Byron. I think we might, but we're gonna have to see, because again, I just wanted to make sure I had that on record. always research.
Yeah, absolutely.
Another time. But no, I appreciate this, Byron. Thank you for definitely coming on to the show, my boy. Did you have anything you want to say before we close up shop?
Nah, man. I hope y'all have a great Labor Day weekend. Enjoy y'all day off and things like that. Y'all be blessed.
Definitely. That's a dope shirt you got, by the way, my boy. It's a dope shirt you got there, by the way. But
Appreciate it.
all right, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you all enjoyed that. We just covered the NFC. We also got some wide receiver debate as well, AFC discussion, a whole bunch of NFL. Because again, it's called Get a Bucket, but we talk about football and other sports as well. So I hope you all enjoyed it. But please like, subscribe, comment, tell anyone about the show. Hope you all have a good one. Take care.
Oh, I did not know you guys were still here. As you can see, we're at the back end of the show. No pun intended, but look, hope you all enjoyed it. And before you go, please subscribe to the YouTube channel, follow the IG account, share the content to anybody who's anybody. And most importantly, leave your thoughts and comments below. But I got to go back and play Buddy in 2K, so let me unmute him real quick. Excuse me. Hey, boss, I'm back. Nah, you better catch this word. You know we get buckets around here, too.